the most powerful protein source that will strengthen your legs and muscles, even at 90 years old. If merely getting out of a chair today feels like an insurmountable challenge, if you find yourself instinctively reaching for support just to stand up, then please understand that the information I am about to share could genuinely transform your life. My name is Dr. Carlos Alberto Lozano, and I urge you to pause whatever you are doing and stay with me for the next few moments. What I am prepared to unveil today is, without exaggeration, quite possibly the most critical insight you will encounter this year concerning your muscular health, your profound sense of independence, and the overall quality of your daily existence. Our focus today will be on the absolute most potent sources of protein, specifically engineered by nature to fortify your legs and muscles. And yes, this holds true even if you are 70, 80, or remarkably, even 90 years young. You heard that correctly, 90 years. Because, contrary to a deeply ingrained misconception that pervades our society, muscle does not simply wither away and die with advancing age. What truly diminishes, what fades, is often the consistent habit of nourishing it correctly, of providing it with the precise building blocks it needs to thrive. And this, my friends, is a solvable problem, a challenge with a clear and actionable solution. Before we dive into these life-changing revelations, I must ask for a very special favor. If you value receiving serious, evidence-based medical information that is freely accessible and presented in a language you understand, please take a moment to click that subscribe button and give this video a like. Your support is invaluable. It empowers us to reach countless more older adults who desperately need to hear this vital message and regain control over their physical well-being. Are you ready? Then, let us embark on this journey together. For many, the morning begins not with a sense of renewal, but with a familiar struggle, a quiet testament to a body that no longer moves with the effortless grace it once did. Picture, if you will, the early hours. It's 7 a.m., and as you awaken, the very first sensation you might register before your feet even touch the floor is a profound heaviness in your legs, almost as if invisible sandbags are tethered to your thighs. You carefully pivot to the edge of the bed, and to initiate the simple act of standing, you find yourself instinctively needing to press down with both arms, relying on external support to propel yourself upward. As you navigate towards the bathroom, each step sends a faint yet unmistakable twinge through your knees, a subtle reminder of their protest. Upon reaching the kitchen, a routine task like bending down to retrieve a pot from a lower cabinet becomes a moment of hesitant contemplation, a split-second decision-making process because you're genuinely uncertain if you can manage to rise unaided. Does this scenario resonate deeply with your daily reality? If so, please know, with absolute certainty, that you are far from alone. Millions of cherished older adults across Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Peru, Venezuela, Chile, and indeed, throughout our beloved Latin America, confront this very experience each and every morning. And here's the most crucial understanding: it is not your fault. No one ever taught you what I am prepared to teach you today. What you are currently experiencing has a precise medical designation. It is called sarcopenia. In layman's terms, sarcopenia refers to the gradual and progressive loss of muscle mass that naturally occurs as the years advance. It's a physiological shift that typically begins to accelerate around the age of 50, where the human body can, astonishingly, lose between 1% and 2% of its muscle mass each year if appropriate preventative measures are not meticulously implemented. And dishearteningly, after the age of 60, this rate of loss can intensify even further, rapidly eroding strength and mobility. However, here is the pivotal insight, the piece of information that I deem absolutely crucial for you to grasp. Sarcopenia is not an unavoidable fate. It is not a preordained destiny etched in stone. In a vast majority of cases, it is a direct consequence of our dietary choices, or more accurately, what we consciously or unconsciously fail to consume. Today, I am going to reveal to you the 5 most potent protein sources, each rigorously supported by extensive scientific studies, that possess the remarkable ability to help your body reclaim the strength you may feel slipping away. But before we delve into these specific foods, allow me to elaborate on why this information is so profoundly important. Because once you truly comprehend the why, your commitment to the what to do will become immeasurably stronger. your motivation will be deeply rooted. Consider your body for a moment, much like a magnificent automobile. This incredible vehicle that is you has journeyed through a lifetime, traversing countless roads, dedicating itself to work, raising families, meticulously constructing dreams. Yet every single car, regardless of its superior engineering or initial quality, demands consistent maintenance. It requires premium quality fuel, and its essential components necessitate regular inspection and timely replacement when wear and tear begin to show. Now, let's pose a critical question. Which is the single most vital component of your body that frequently begins to deteriorate with the natural progression of age? It is, unequivocally, your muscle, and the specific high-octane fuel that your muscles require to remain robust, to meticulously repair themselves, and to optimally function is called protein. Think of proteins not just as food, but as the fundamental construction bricks of your entire body. Without a sufficient supply of these high-quality bricks, the very structure of your house, your body, inevitably weakens. Without an adequate intake of quality protein, your muscles begin to shrink, they become progressively weaker, and slowly but surely, they lose their inherent capacity to support you upright, to provide unwavering balance, to empower you to effortlessly climb a flight of stairs, or to confidently carry a bag of groceries. And here's a point that, regrettably, many medical professionals do not articulate with sufficient clarity. Your protein requirements actually increase with age. They do not diminish. This might seem counterintuitive, but it is a scientifically established fact. Rigorous studies published in highly respected journals, such as the Journal of the American Medical Association and the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, unequivocally confirm that older adults require a substantially higher intake, typically between 1.2 and 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. In stark contrast, a younger adult typically needs only around 0.8 grams. This means that precisely now, in your later years, your body demands more protein, not less. Why this seemingly paradoxical increase? Because the aging muscle becomes less efficient utilizing the protein it consumes. It's akin to having an older engine that necessitates not only higher quality fuel, but also a greater quantity of it to perform at the same optimal level. Therefore, making informed choices about the correct protein sources becomes an absolutely critical cornerstone for maintaining your health and vitality after the age of 60. And I promise you, as we approach the conclusion of this video, I will reveal the #1 factor, a rarely known secret, that ultimately determines whether these proteins genuinely perform their mission in your body, or if they merely pass through without delivering their profound benefits. So please, stay with me until the very end. This knowledge is truly invaluable. We now commence our countdown, revealing these powerful protein sources, starting at number 5. This first one may genuinely surprise many of you, primarily because it's an item you likely have in your kitchen right now, an everyday food that perhaps you've been unknowingly underestimating, or even worse, actively avoiding due to outdated fears that science has long since unequivocally overcome. We are, of course, talking about the whole egg. Yes, complete with its nutrient-rich yolk. For decades, we were advised, almost indoctrinated, that the egg yolk was detrimental, that its cholesterol content posed a grave danger to heart health. Today, thanks to extensive cutting-edge research, science has thoroughly updated and corrected that information. A comprehensive meta-analysis, a study of studies, published in the prestigious British Medical Journal in 2020, meticulously analyzed data from over 500,000 individuals. Its definitive conclusion was that the moderate consumption of whole eggs does not, in fact, increase cardiovascular risk in healthy individuals. Moreover, for older adults, the myriad benefits of egg consumption are now understood to clearly outweigh any perceived risks. So, why is the humble egg such an extraordinarily powerful ally for your muscles, especially as you age? The answer lies in its unparalleled nutritional profile. It contains all 9 essential amino acids. Recall my earlier analogy of proteins being your body's building blocks. Well, these proteins are themselves constructed from smaller units called amino acids. There are 9 specific amino acids that your body absolutely cannot synthesize on its own, meaning they must be acquired through your diet. The whole egg remarkably contains every single one of these 9 essential amino acids, making it what nutritionists proudly refer to as a complete protein. But the benefits extend even further. The yolk, often mistakenly discarded, is a powerhouse of vital nutrients, including a significant amount of leucine. Leucine, as we will discuss further, is the single most critical amino acid responsible for activating muscle protein synthesis, essentially signaling your body to initiate the process of building new, strong muscle tissue. Furthermore, the yolk is also rich in choline, a nutrient fundamental for optimal brain health, a benefit that we are deeply interested in, as our goal is to ensure your mind remains as sharp and agile as your body. For older adults, a practical recommendation typically ranges from 2 to 4 whole eggs per week. Preferable preparations include simple methods like hard-boiled or poached, as these cooking techniques best preserve the delicate balance of their nutrients. However, as always, I must emphasize this crucial point. Always consult with your primary care physician or a qualified nutritionist before implementing significant dietary changes, especially if you are managing conditions like diabetes or elevated cholesterol, as each individual's health profile is unique. Moving on to number 4, this is one of my personal favorites, not only because it robustly strengthens your muscles, but also because it bestows an immense gift upon both your brain and your heart. We are referring to oily fish, a category that includes nutritional champions such as salmon, sardines, tuna, mackerel, and herring. Oily fish are an extraordinary reservoir of high-quality protein, but what truly distinguishes them is a unique offering that no red meat can provide: the renowned omega-3 fatty acids. I want you to truly grasp why this specific detail makes all the difference in the world for your aging body. One of the most insidious enemies of muscle health in later life is not solely the inadequate intake of protein, but rather the pervasive presence of chronic, low-grade inflammation. Visualize this as a small, yet ceaseless internal fire smoldering within your body, gradually debilitating your tissues, progressively deteriorating your joints, and subtly impairing your memory. This silent, destructive fire is, in part, a significant contributor to the progression of sarcopenia. The omega-3s found abundantly in oily fish act as a powerful extinguishing agent against this internal flame. Scientific studies published in authoritative journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition unequivocally demonstrate that the regular consumption of omega-3s significantly reduces markers of inflammation throughout the body. Critically, these beneficial fats also demonstrably enhance the muscle's response to protein, making it more efficient, particularly in older adults. There's a particularly captivating study conducted at the University of Aberdeen in Scotland, where a group of adults over 65 years of age were supplemented with fish-derived omega-3s for 18 weeks. By the conclusion of the study, the group receiving omega-3s exhibited a statistically significant increase in muscle protein synthesis when compared to the control group. In simpler terms, the omega-3s fundamentally improved their muscles' ability to effectively utilize the protein they consumed, almost as if upgrading their internal receiving antenna. How much oily fish does scientific evidence recommend? Aim for at least 2 generous servings, each approximately 150 grams per week. If fresh fish is either cost prohibitive or challenging to procure in your area, canned sardines in natural oil or water represent an excellent, highly economical, and scientifically validated alternative, often retaining virtually the same profound nutritional benefits. Please continue with me, because at number 3, I'm going to discuss something you likely consume regularly, yet you might be preparing it in a way that inadvertently diminishes its potential. When I explain this, you'll truly understand why your muscles might not be receiving all the nourishment they need, even if you believe you're eating well. We've arrived at number 3, and here, I want you to feel a genuine sense of pride, because the protein source I'm about to unveil is deeply woven into the fabric of our culture, an integral part of our cherished Latin American identity. We are, of course, talking about legumes, your beloved beans, frijoles, porotos, chickpeas, garbanzos, lentils, lentejas, peas, chícharos, and fava beans, habas. Your grandparents and great-grandparents intuitively understood, something that modern science now unequivocally confirms with rigorous studies. These timeless foods, which have graced our tables for centuries, are an extraordinary and profoundly underestimated source of high-quality protein. Consider a simple plate of cooked lentils, a 200-gram serving. It generously provides approximately 18 grams of protein, alongside a wealth of dietary fiber, iron, folate, and an extensive array of essential micronutrients that your body absolutely requires for optimal function. A compelling study published in the journal Nutrients in 2021 demonstrated a clear association between the regular consumption of legumes in older adults and a higher muscle mass, improved cognitive function, and a significantly reduced risk of physical frailty. Now, I want to highlight a critically important point that many people are simply unaware of. Legumes, by themselves, are what we refer to as an incomplete protein. This designation means that, in isolation, they do not contain all 9 essential amino acids in the optimal proportions necessary for complete muscle building. But here lies the brilliant trick, a piece of culinary wisdom that our grandmothers instinctively applied without ever realizing they were practicing pure nutritional science. When legumes are thoughtfully combined with complementary cereals, such as rice, corn, or wheat, the amino acid profile of one food perfectly complements the deficiencies of the other. Together, they form a powerful, complete protein, providing all the necessary building blocks for robust muscle synthesis. This is precisely why iconic dishes like the celebrated arroz con frijoles, rice and beans, arroz con lentejas, rice and lentils, the hearty pozole, or the Peruvian tacu-tacu, are not merely delicious traditions, they are sophisticated examples of applied nutritional science. Our ancestors empirically discovered this synergistic power, and today, scientific research emphatically confirms their ancient wisdom. A practical recommendation: endeavor to incorporate legumes into your diet at least 3 times per week. If your stomach tends to be sensitive and you experience discomfort or excessive gas when consuming legumes, the simple yet highly effective trick is to soak them in water for a minimum of 8 hours before cooking, and then, crucially, discard the soaking water. This process significantly reduces the complex carbohydrates and other compounds responsible for causing flatulence, making these nutrient-dense foods much more digestible and enjoyable. We are now approaching the pinnacle of our list, my dear friends. Let's proceed to number 2 in our countdown, a timeless classic that never falters in its efficacy because it is unequivocally supported by robust scientific evidence. We are discussing chicken and turkey, specifically the lean breast meat, which stand as arguably the most extensively studied animal protein sources globally for their profound role in maintaining muscle mass in older adults. A modest 100-gram serving of cooked chicken breast, for instance, provides an impressive 30 to 31 grams of pure protein, accompanied by very minimal saturated fat. This makes it an exceptionally highly bioavailable protein, a scientific term that, in simple language, means your body can absorb and utilize this protein with remarkable efficiency, channeling it directly to where it's needed most, your muscles. What truly elevates chicken and turkey, making them particularly invaluable for older adults, is their generous content of leucine. As I highlighted earlier, leucine is the quintessential, quote-unquote, master switch amino acid, the chief activator that triggers the intricate machinery of muscle construction within the body. And indeed, poultry, particularly breast meat, ranks among the richest dietary sources of leucine available. A significant study published in the International Journal of Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism demonstrated that to optimally stimulate muscle protein synthesis in older adults, a minimum of 2.5 grams of leucine is required per meal. A well-proportioned serving of chicken or turkey breast perfectly meets and often exceeds this critical threshold. And here, I want to impart an immensely practical and vital piece of advice concerning how you distribute your protein intake throughout your day. Many older adults inadvertently make the common mistake of consuming very little protein at breakfast and lunch, only to concentrate the bulk of it in their evening meal. However, compelling scientific research, notably the groundbreaking work by Dr. Douglas Padden Jones at the University of Texas, unequivocally demonstrates that muscles much more effectively utilize protein when it is distributed uniformly across 3 or even 4 distinct meals throughout the day. Therefore, if your daily protein target, for example, is 90 grams because you weigh 60 kilograms, 1.5 grams per kilogram, the ideal strategy is to aim for approximately 30 grams in each of your 3 main meals, rather than attempting to ingest all 90 grams in one sitting. Incorporating smaller, consistent portions of chicken or turkey into your breakfast, lunch, and dinner can make an enormous, palpable difference in how effectively your muscles respond and rebuild. And now, my dear friends, we have arrived at the pinnacle, the number one, the most powerful protein source, the revelation I promised you at the very end. But before we unveil it, I need to share something with you that perhaps no one has ever truly explained regarding why your muscles might be seemingly ignoring the protein you consume, even if you're trying your best. This leads us to a crucial question. Have you ever felt that despite your diligent efforts to eat well, to not neglect your nutrition, your legs remain stubbornly weakened, your arms lack their former strength, and you find yourself tiring with unsettling ease? You sense that, despite all your conscious endeavors, something simply isn't functioning as it should. There is a very concrete scientific explanation for this disheartening reality, and it centers on a concept known as anabolic resistance. This is a term few doctors adequately explain to their older patients, yet it is absolutely fundamental to comprehending why the number one item on our list is so utterly decisive. When we are young, our bodies respond with remarkable swiftness and efficiency to the protein we consume, readily converting it into robust muscle tissue. However, as we gracefully age, this precise process becomes less sensitive, less responsive. The muscle, to put it metaphorically, becomes somewhat deaf to the growth signals that protein usually sends. It necessitates a greater, more potent, and higher quality stimulus to react. And that stimulus, that precise key that unlocks the door and proclaims to the muscle, "Wake up, it's time to grow and strengthen," is precisely the factor I will reveal as the number one on our list. Stay with me, because what follows is truly the most important insight of this entire discussion. And here we are, my people, the number one, the single most powerful protein source that science has identified for robustly combating sarcopenia and dramatically strengthening muscle in older adults. We are talking about whey protein, often known simply as whey or whey protein in English. And before you immediately dismiss this, thinking, "Oh, that's just for young people who lift weights at the gym," please allow me to unequivocally state that it is precisely older adults who stand to benefit most profoundly from this extraordinary protein. Science speaks with crystal clarity on this matter. Whey protein is a natural byproduct of the cheese-making process. When milk is curdled and separated to produce cheese, 2 distinct protein fractions emerge: casein, which forms the solid curds, and whey, which remains as the liquid component. This liquid whey is then meticulously processed and concentrated to yield the powerful supplement we know as whey protein. Why is it unequivocally number one? For 3 very concrete and scientifically robust reasons. The first is its unparalleled amino acid profile. Whey protein possesses the most complete and highest quality amino acid profile of any natural protein source known to humankind. It contains all 9 essential amino acids in optimal proportions, precisely those building blocks your body cannot produce itself. Furthermore, it boasts the highest possible DAS score, digestible indispensable amino acid score, which is the most modern and accurate scientific scale for measuring the protein quality of a food. The second reason, and this is absolutely crucial for muscle health, is that whey protein contains the highest concentration of leucine among any protein source. We are talking about an astonishing 10 to 11 grams of leucine per every 100 grams of protein. Remember what I told you about leucine, that master switch amino acid that initiates muscle construction? Well, whey protein is, quite literally, the richest dietary source of this potent activator. But the third reason, in my considered opinion, is what truly makes whey protein uniquely special and profoundly beneficial for older adults: its unparalleled speed of absorption. Whey protein is a fast-digesting protein. Your body rapidly absorbs it and delivers its amino acids to your muscles in a remarkably short time frame, typically just 30 to 60 minutes. This rapid delivery is precisely what an aging muscle, which has often developed anabolic resistance, desperately needs. It requires protein to arrive swiftly, in high concentrations, and loaded with leucine to effectively overcome that resistance and kickstart muscle protein synthesis. Now, what about the scientific backing? It is simply overwhelming. A comprehensive meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Nutrition, which meticulously analyzed 49 controlled clinical studies, concluded that supplementation with whey protein, when combined with moderate resistance exercise, produces significant and measurable increases in both muscle mass and strength in older adults. Another landmark study conducted at McMaster University in Canada, widely regarded as one of the most prestigious institutions for research into protein and muscle, demonstrated a truly remarkable finding. Adults between 70 and 85 years old who consumed whey protein after exercise showed a muscle response comparable to that of healthy 40-year-olds. Can you truly believe that? Whey protein literally rejuvenated the muscle response of individuals in their 80s. Here comes the practical part. How can you seamlessly incorporate whey protein into your daily life? The most convenient and widely available method is through powdered supplements, which dissolve effortlessly in water, milk, or your favorite smoothie. A typical serving of 25 to 30 grams will provide between 20 and 25 grams of high-quality protein and is incredibly simple to prepare. However, you can also obtain whey protein naturally, and here's a very practical tip that many are unaware of. Have you ever noticed that thin, yellowish liquid that often floats on top of natural yogurt or artisan cheese? That, my friends, is natural whey, rich in protein. Do not discard it, drink it. It's a fantastic natural source of whey protein with all its inherent benefits. Nonetheless, I must be absolutely clear with you. If you are considering beginning to use powdered whey protein as a supplement, please always consult first with your primary care physician or a registered nutritionist. This is especially important if you have any pre-existing kidney conditions, as individuals with compromised renal function must carefully manage their protein intake. Each person is a unique physiological landscape, and what works perfectly for one may require careful adjustments for another. Individualized care is paramount for optimal results. Now then, I promise to reveal the single most important factor that ultimately determines whether all these incredible proteins truly fulfill their mission in your body. The moment has arrived. You can consume the finest eggs, the most pristine salmon, the most nutritious lentils, and the highest quality whey protein in the world. But if you fail to activate this crucial factor, a significant portion of that precious protein will, regrettably, be wasted. Are you ready? The number one factor is movement, specifically moderate resistance exercise, thoughtfully adapted to your age and current physical condition. And before you instinctively think, "Doctor, I can no longer go to a gym," please listen to me closely. I am emphatically not suggesting you attempt to lift weights like an Olympic athlete. I am referring to something as profoundly simple, yet remarkably effective, as standing up from a chair 10 times consecutively, as deliberately stepping up and down from your doorstep 5 times, as taking a brisk, purposeful walk for 20 minutes, or performing gentle squats while holding onto the back of a sturdy chair for support. The scientific studies on this are absolutely conclusive. Without the essential stimulus of movement, your muscles simply have no compelling reason to utilize the protein you consume for growth and repair. It's like purchasing the finest construction materials, the perfect bricks, timber, and cement, and leaving them idly stacked in your yard with no builder to assemble them. Exercise is that diligent builder. It takes those protein materials and meticulously transforms them into real, functional muscle. A compelling study published in the Journal of Gerontology demonstrated that older adults who combined whey protein supplementation with low-intensity resistance exercises for a period of 12 weeks gained, on average, a remarkable 1.1 kilograms, approximately 2.4 pounds, of lean muscle mass. Crucially, they also significantly reduced their time in the sit-to-stand test by an impressive 22%. This isn't merely a number in a scientific study. This translates into the profound ability to rise from a chair independently, without relying on assistance, without your knees trembling with uncertainty, without needing someone else's helping hand. This, my friends, is the essence of autonomy, the foundation of dignity, and the very embodiment of a vibrant quality of life. Before we conclude, I wish to provide you with 3 additional allies, powerful enhancers that significantly boost the efficacy of the proteins we've discussed. This is supplementary, invaluable information that you may not readily find in many other places. The first ally is vitamin D. It is a sobering fact that approximately 70% of older adults in Latin America suffer from low levels of vitamin D. This widespread deficiency is a serious concern because vitamin D acts like a vital switch, signaling your muscle genes to activate protein synthesis. Without sufficient vitamin D, even if you consume excellent quality protein, your muscles will not be able to utilize it optimally. The best, most accessible, and completely free natural source of vitamin D is judicious sun exposure. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes daily, exposing your arms and legs, preferably before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. to mitigate the risk of skin damage. Our second powerful ally is creatine monohydrate. Yes, creatine is emphatically not just for young athletes seeking to bulk up. A comprehensive meta-analysis of 22 studies, published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, unequivocally demonstrated that creatine supplementation in older adults significantly improves both muscle strength and overall physical function. The dosage that has been thoroughly studied and considered safe in the vast majority of these studies is typically 3 to 5 grams daily. But again, as with any supplement, please consult with your physician before initiating its use to ensure it aligns with your specific health profile. And finally, the third invaluable ally is quality sleep. During the crucial phase of deep sleep, your body orchestrates the release of growth hormone, which is absolutely fundamental for muscle repair, regeneration, and synthesis. If your sleep is consistently poor, fragmented, or insufficient in duration, this vital reparative process is severely disrupted, and the proteins you diligently consumed throughout the day cannot be efficiently incorporated into your muscles. Achieving 7 to 8 hours of truly restorative, quality sleep is not a mere luxury. It is a fundamental biological necessity for robust muscular health and overall well-being. Very well, let's quickly recap everything we've collectively learned today. At number 5 on our list was the whole egg, that incredible nutritional jewel containing all essential amino acids, which modern science has fully rehabilitated as a safe and profoundly powerful food for older adults. Number 4 was oily fish, rich in complete protein and essential omega-3s, which powerfully combat chronic inflammation and significantly enhance your muscles' response to protein. Number 3 featured legumes, our cherished Latin American treasure, which, when intelligently combined with cereals, form a complete and extraordinarily nutritious protein. Number 2 was chicken and turkey, a lean protein powerhouse with a high leucine content, perfectly suited for strategic distribution across 3 daily meals. And finally, number 1, the undisputed champion, overwhelmingly backed by the strongest scientific evidence, was whey protein. With its incomparable speed of absorption and its incredibly rich leucine content that awakens aging muscles and galvanizes them into action. And transcending all of these, the supreme factor that magnifies and potentiates everything is consistent, moderate movement, thoughtfully adapted to your unique body and capabilities. I want to be completely transparent with you, as is always my commitment. Everything I have shared today is firmly grounded in rigorous scientific evidence, meticulously published in high-impact medical journals. However, no video, regardless of how comprehensive it strives to be, can ever replace the personalized evaluation and expert guidance of your primary care physician or a registered nutritionist. These professionals possess an intimate understanding of your complete medical history, your current medications, and any specific health conditions you may have. Therefore, before embarking on any significant changes to your diet or commencing the use of new supplements, please make it a priority to consult with them. What might function perfectly for the majority could potentially require careful adjustments for your individual needs, and that personalized care is precisely what differentiates a good outcome from a truly exceptional one. And with that, my dear friends, we arrive at the conclusion of this video, which I sincerely hope has been immensely useful, clear in its presentation, and most importantly, has ignited within you that vital spark of motivation to care for yourself better, to nourish your body more intelligently, and to move more purposefully. Because what causes me the most profound pain as a doctor is not merely witnessing a patient who is ill. What truly grieves me is seeing an older individual who has already resigned themselves to a loss of independence, who has already accepted that their body can no longer keep up. When, in reality, armed with the correct information and embracing appropriate habits, they still possess the power to make an enormous difference in how they feel and how they experience each and every day. You absolutely deserve to rise from that chair unaided. You deserve to descend a flight of stairs without fear. You deserve to lift and embrace your grandchild without every joint protesting. You deserve to live with unwavering strength, with cherished autonomy, and with profound dignity. And my singular mission on this channel is to equip you with the essential tools to achieve precisely that. Now, I need to ask you for something truly special, and please do not skip this part, as it is incredibly important to us. If this video has provided you with valuable insights, if you have learned something new and impactful today, please do me the great favor of leaving a comment below. I would absolutely love to know 3 specific things from you. First, from which country are you listening to us? Are you from Mexico, Colombia, Argentina, Venezuela, Peru, Chile, Ecuador, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, Costa Rica, or Cuba? It fills my heart with immense joy to know the global reach of these conversations. Second, how old are you? Please, don't be shy. Here, we are all a family, and every age is a celebration of life. And third, which of these 5 powerful proteins are you already incorporating into your diet, and which one are you committed to starting from today? Your comments not only provide me with profound personal satisfaction, but also play a crucial role in helping this channel grow and continue reaching even more older adults who desperately need this empowering information. And one final, very special favor. Please share this video with someone you care deeply about, with your sister, your best friend, your neighbor, your son or daughter who cares for you. Because this invaluable information should not be confined to a single household. It deserves to circulate widely, to reach every table and every home throughout our beautiful Latin America. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, now is the perfect moment. Click that subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you never miss another video. Here, in this dedicated space, you will consistently find serious, honest medical information, grounded firmly in science and always explained with genuine compassion and heart. I am Dr. Carlos Alberto Lozano. Thank you for your time, thank you for your trust, and always remember, old age is not the end of the road. It is simply a different path, and with the right information, it can be the most beautiful journey of all. Until next time, with much health and vitality.